I'm an integrative freedom systems mentor. That means I'm here for people who want to free themselves of their personal prison cells, like for example, chronic pain or emotional anguish, mental stress, family conflicts, or when they have lost their purpose in life. My task is to mentor them until they achieve the point where they can move on by themselves. So I'm specialized in working mainly with two groups of people. One is the professionals that are working with other people already and help them, like professors, counselors, like social workers or coaches, body workers. And the other group of people that are those who had their challenges sometimes all their lives, and they have tried a lot to get rid of it already, but they have not found what they are really looking for. So those professionals that I was talking about, they usually don't know where to go, and they need to be treated like experts. They know already so much, and usually they have done already so much for themselves. So they are looking for something where they are treated as experts, where they are integrated into their own process, where they can reach out into other levels that they are not so familiar with. Like for example, it's the body workers. They are not so familiar with the answers that come more from the psychology or from the family constellation, or those who are working already as counselors. They don't know anything about how to integrate that into the body, the solutions. And so this is why they come mainly. They are looking also for new answers, fresh answers, because sometimes they are frustrated, you know, where they are going on a limit, where they are reaching a limit for themselves as well as for their clients, because they are very passionate about helping their clients as well. And they have something in common with the other group, those who have already looked for everything. You know, they are experts as well. They have researched and they have actually the same frustration. They want to be treated comprehensively and not only just be put into a box, and want to be integrated into their own process as experts, which is a very important approach. What motivated me to develop the Willow System, which is a program, a mentoring program to help people free themselves, is that I had problems myself. You know, I was always sick somehow. My spine was blocked all the time. I couldn't even crawl on the floor. I always had immune issues. I always had a migraine headache and family issues, very burdened family background. So I went to all kind of different specialists who were very good at their field, yeah, like psychology, physical therapists, and to all kind of different yoga techniques and so on. But I was always in the situation, which frustrated me a lot, that I was put into a box, or I had standard answers that were given to me. And it really didn't have anything to do with me as a person in the whole. So somebody knew a little bit of that, somebody knew a little bit of that, and it didn't really come together in my core, in my heart, so that it really didn't really change my life. And this was the most driving energy for me, so that I decided I don't want that. If I don't want that, there must be thousands out there who don't want that either, who really need something where everything comes together in an integrated way. So I needed something where everything came together and really touched me, so that I can move on in my life, get out of these pain patterns and free myself. So I developed the 3-tier concept in the Willow System. The first is that everything is connected and has to be treated as such. The second is that we have to find solutions that really consider all that we are. That means the physical level, the emotion energetic level, mental, systemic, the soul, and also a level beyond time and space. And the third tier is that there is an ultimate key that I developed, how to turn the root causes of any issues into a powerful chain reaction of positive solutions. So once a doctor that I worked with for years sent me a counselor who suffered from chronic diarrhea. And you can believe me, she really was in a bad state. Her family was very worried. She was about to lose her job. She was losing a lot of weight. She was at all these experts' places, examinations, and nobody could help her. Her colleagues couldn't help her. She didn't know what was going on. So she came and we found out that she still had a dynamic going on with her mom that we had to solve on the systemic level, which helped her a lot. And then we integrated that dynamic into the physical, where I gave her what I called body organization so that she could interrupt her frozen fear, fight and flight patterns, stress patterns, and to realign herself, synchronize herself with these newfound solutions. And that convinced her tremendously. She even did the training later. I had so many other doctors and counselors then in the training and as clients, because they said to me, you know, we cannot go so quickly and so straight to where we went together and integrate so many levels at the same time. That was really powerful. I think the common mistakes that we are all in danger to do as a therapist as well as a client is that we're not aware where our blind spots are. So we are trained to think in a certain way, very logical, but sometimes the logical mind doesn't get us there. And here, my mentoring program that I call the Willow System offers that we can build bridges between the blind spots. We reflect it on a different way by the tools that we use. The other thing is that I think we have to be very careful with is what I think and what my client thinks really the root cause is what we find out really the optimal solution for them. And here the Willow System offers the kinesiological muscle testing technique in a certain way where we double check with the subconscious mind. Is that really it? Or is there anything that's beyond our logical thinking? Very often this is the case. So it takes us further. And the other thing is that a lot of people stop where we don't know anymore. So we come, let's say, with a physical issue, but when it takes us too far into another level, like the systemic level here with a family, then we don't go there. We just try to solve it within the level. And we don't find it there. Like Einstein said, the level of consciousness that caused the problems is never the level that solves it. And I agree. So the Willow System here, this mentoring program of mine, offers techniques how we can build bridges to overcome this. For anyone who is interested how I'm doing this or want to find out more about this mentoring system, they can either subscribe themselves into the mailing list, they get more free videos, and or call me personally.